The great father of the nation, Mr. Mahatma Gandhi said, "The spirit and soul of India rested in villages." True India is to be found in not in few cities, but in several thousands of villages. If the villages perish, this India will perish too. So our villages, our culture and ethos are the very backbone of our country. But rapid urbanization is taking a toll on this, our villages, our culture and ethos. So it is adversely affecting the basic structure of the country. According to a report by United Nations, by 2050, 75% of the population, world population, are going to live in cities. But why do you think living in cities is going to be a problem? Because the governments are implementing various schemes like 100 smart cities, and various development banks like Asian Development Bank, World Bank are giving so much of funds to improve facilities in the infrastructure in the cities. So what is there? What is there to worry about? Villages, so people can get better facilities in cities. That's a question which comes to everyone's mind. See, the problem is it's a multifold issues. Multifold issues are there. One is, if the most of the population lives in cities, what happens is if there is any outbreak of any diseases, it's very difficult to control. So there will be health and sanitation issues. The global warming will be there, and dwindling of human relations. I think many of us, few of our friends who have touched on this subject, slow dwindling of human relations. So all this can happen if there is rapid urbanization. So what is that we can do to curtail this? What is that we can do so that the people from the villages stop going to cities in search of employment? So there are three things that can be done. By providing employment at their place of residence. Second thing is by providing the better infrastructure facilities in terms of education, in terms of better healthcare facilities, in terms of employment. So how do we go about this? How can we do this? There are three things that can be done to improve the situation in the country. According to me, there are three things. One is something called PURA, which is providing urban amenities in rural areas. Second thing is Mahatma Gandhi National Rural Employment Guarantee Scheme. Third thing is improving the profitability of agriculture. So now let us discuss about these three things. The first thing is PURA, providing urban amenities in rural areas. How can we do this? This concept is envisaged by a great president, former president, Mr. Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam. So in this particular scheme, what happens is the entire mandal or taluka is taken as a unit, and all the villages nearby are connected to the particular mandal by way of better road facilities, by providing healthcare facilities, by improving the education infrastructure, and by providing employment opportunities in terms of agri-based industries or maybe small scale industries or service sectors. See, recently government of India has introduced a new ministry called as Skill Development Ministry. We have never heard this about this before. This Skill Development Ministry envisages that the skills of the people are improved to a vast extent, so that most of the people are employable. So this is a step in the right direction. So if the same thing can be adopted in a village, this kind of particular model called PURA, I think this will to a great extent curtail the flow of population from villages to cities. People can live and people can work from the places of their residence. They don't have to go to cities. So why do people go to cities? Because of these three reasons only. Because of employment, because agriculture is not profitable, because of better infrastructure facilities, education or healthcare or whatever it is. So if these facilities can be provided at their place of residence, then I don't require to travel to a city like Hyderabad or Bangalore or Delhi or Bombay. I can as well work from the confines of my home. So if the government can take up this project seriously and implement, I think government of India has already started a pilot on this particular project, but the concrete results are not yet achieved. Maybe I think they are not taking it up seriously. But if we can do some tweaking to this one and implement this model, definitely we can achieve great results. The second thing is Mahatma Gandhi National Rural Employment Guarantee Scheme. So this was introduced by EPA government in 2005. This scheme envisages that all the rural folks get an employment of mandatory employment of 100 days in a calendar year. So what happens is most of the our is the agrarian economy, wherein most of the people are dependent on agriculture. So what happens is most of the agriculture economy, there is only one crop. So only 20% of the areas there are 2 crops or 3 crops. So if there is only one crop, hardly people are employed for 4 or 5 months. After that, for next rest of 7 months, people are not employed. So under this particular scheme, government is providing 100 days of mandatory employment. I think if this program can be implemented with more rigorous and more sincerity, definitely we can achieve the desired results. Already few states like Bihar, Uttar Pradesh have achieved significant progress in this particular scheme. I think if the same schemes are emulated across entire India and the people are employed, so they don't have to go to other places for employment. The third thing is making agriculture profitable. How can we make agriculture profitable? See, even today, almost 80% of the population are dependent on primitive methods of agriculture, doing farming. So what is happening is they have their cows, so they have their ox, and with their ox only they are tilling the lands and plowing the fields. So what is happening is the yield, the output from the agriculture sector is actually come down. It is not matching up to the population. So we are the population of 1.2 billion, when the agriculture output is not increasing as per the requirements. So we are also importing from other countries. So to arrest this, we need to improve the yield of agriculture. How can we improve the yield of agriculture? By introducing the farmers to the modern and mechanized farming, definitely we can improve agriculture situation, so that the agriculture yield can be improved. So if these 3 things can be implemented effectively, definitely I think we can improve the situation of the people, and they don't have to go to cities, they can live in villages. So I conclude saying that if the government can improve this prevention of providing of urban amenities in rural areas. Second thing is Mahatma Gandhi National Rural Employment Guarantee Act. Third thing is making agriculture profitable. Definitely people don't have to go places. So world will become a better place to live in. Otherwise, by 2050, as per the World Bank report, our next generation of people will see the village and its culture only in movies.